What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, some news broke last night, and some devastating, sad news out of the state of Ohio. Monroe Township, Claremont County to be exact. And it's about this dude right here. This is 32-year-old Chad Dorman. And the reason why Chad Dorman is sitting up there, ladies and gentlemen, this man did the unspeakable. This man lined up 3 of his children, ages 3, 4, and 7, all boys, lined them up against the wall and shot them executioner style, thus killing them. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what's going on with this recent increase of people hurting their children, but I just can't understand it. I got 7 children of my own, 6 of them are grown, and I never thought in my wildest imagination of hurting them in a situation quite like this or any type of scenario. And I wonder what goes through people's mind. Now, everybody doesn't think the same, granted, and some people do have mental illness, but this guy right here is nothing short of a coward. And I'm going to show you when I play this video clip. Also, guys, wait till you see what his bond is. For some reason, when people do crimes that are like totally over the top, it seems like only then the justice system steps in and does something about it. Now check this out.
Tonight, a triple homicide is under investigation in Claremont County. The victims are 3 brothers, ages 3, 4, and 7 years old. Thanks for being with us. I'm Stephen Albritton.
And I'm Ashley Kirkland. Their father arrested and charged for their murders just a short time ago tonight, as their mother is treated for a gunshot wound in the hospital. And we do have live team coverage tonight from the shooting scene to the boys' school and UC Medical Center. We began with WLWT News 5's Jatera McGee, who's live in Monroe Township with the very latest on this investigation. Jatera?
Yeah, Ashley, this is one of those scenes, one of those days that just sticks with you, with the witnesses and neighbors, with the family members who survived this horrific day, and also with the first responders who tried to save those 3 little boys. One of the helpers tonight is sharing what she saw only with us.
I know that she witnessed something horrific.
A grim day in Claremont County that started around 4:15 when a woman called 911 saying her babies had been shot. Around the same time, Misty Hockey was driving to Kroger and saw a teen girl running for help.
She was running with a little black lab and she was screaming, "Call 911, call 911." She says, "My stepfather is shooting everyone in my household."
Hockey called 911 as police rushed to the scene on Laurel Lindell Road.
I wanted to get her in the car, but she just refused to leave her family. And that just says testament of how much she loved them.
Responding officers found 4 people shot outside the home. Life-saving measures were unsuccessful on 3 young boys, brothers, aged 3, 4, and 7. Their mother, a 34-year-old woman, was shot in the hand and taken to UC Medical Center. Investigators say the boy's 32-year-old father, Chad Dorman, was sitting on a step outside the home and was immediately detained by police. He's now charged with murder. As for the bystander who alerted police,
if I was just cruising down with the radio, blasting, I could have missed it all. Just everyone be vigilant. That's all I can say.
All right, guys, that was the news article. And I ain't gonna lie, man, that kind of pissed me off. Because out of my 7 children, 6 of them are boys. So that kind of touched home with me. This dude right here is a coward and a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Whatever problems you got going on in your life right now, whether financial, physical, otherwise, it's not them children's fault. Remember, they come from you. You brought them here. Just 3 years ago, because the youngest child you killed was 3. Everything was all right. This aggravates me in so many different ways, man. First of all, that's your legacy, and you got rid of it. Because you must have got, because remember, they supposedly got in an argument. Now, watch this. The wife also was shot, right? Thus sending her daughter, which is not his daughter, right? Running for the hills. One of the little boys escaped and ran. He hunted him down like it was the movie Misery or something. Dragged him back to the house. Made him stand there and get shot amongst the bodies of the other two siblings. Can you imagine that? Your dad lines you up. Makes your mom stand there. Everybody's like, no, please, please. They don't know what's going on. He shot them like they was POWs. Boom, one fall, the one next to him sitting there. Now it's his turn. Can you imagine just the fear of knowing that death is touching you that close? Last little boy took off. You dragged him back to the scene of the crime. That right there would have changed him. I mean, this is the reason why I don't give this guy no respect. Now, the mom did try to interfere by putting her hands up from the gun and getting shot. But this is why I don't give this dude no respect. Today, he had his arraignment hearing. Look what he does when they're talking and reading his crimes and the reason why he's there. Look at this, guys.
Murders had been planned. The children's mother was shot in the hand in the course of the murders as the children were apparently shot right in front of her.
See that? Did you see him? He up there crying, ugly face crying at that, shaking his head like this can't be happening. It can't be happening. Guess what, fuck face? It is happening. And it's all your fucking fault. You could sit up here all day and try to fool somebody. I don't understand why men do that. You was tough with all that sight of blood and that destruction you was causing and that havoc and chaos, shooting your wife in the hand and destroying your legacy. 3 innocent babies, 3, 4, 7 years old. Now you in court around men, real men with a bulletproof vest on, in handcuffs. An old man is reading you of crimes over a piece of paper, and here you just silly butt down. Lucky I ain't the judge. When he was doing all that, I'd have stopped in the middle of it. 1 second, guys. I'd have looked at him. Mr. Dorman, what's going on? We got to get this thing over and done with. We got other cases that, we got to do. What's wrong, Mr. Dorman? What are you crying for? I shut your dumb ass up. Get him out of here. They gave this dude that high cash bond. Did you see it? The highest in Ohio history. $20 million cash bond. Of course, remember, he admitted that he did it. When they pulled up, he's sitting out there like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin, sitting on the porch. And here I am, come get me. Told you, these dudes do these crimes. They all hype off adrenaline. Soon as they go up in that cold, stinking jail, get to lay down and sleep on it and get up and realize it was nothing. It wasn't a bad dream. Reality set in. All of a sudden, here it comes. Oh, man, I ain't never getting out of here. And he not. If you guys know about the justice system and where they play these games, and when they want you, he already admitted. He's finished. That's why they threw that bond up high like that. You ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. They're going to make sure you start your time right now. This guy right here, I don't know if Ohio State. The state of Ohio has the death penalty. Somebody can let me know in the comments, please. If they do, best believe he gonna get it. Not on this video, but another news clip I watched before this one. The defense lawyers tried to give him a $75,000 bond to get out. You believe that? The defense lawyers citing that he has a job. He's never really been in trouble like that before. He's a father. And he's married. I couldn't believe they said that as one of the reasons to get him out. First of all, you almost killed your wife. You killed what you and your wife built. The 3 children, thus killing part of your wife. Your marriage didn't mean nothing when you committed such a heinous atrocity. See the dumbness? He ain't going nowhere and he getting smoked. Somebody like him in jail is done dilly. They're going to tear him up. They're going to tear him up. When people are like this in jail, they don't fit in no type of category. He on his own. People that, when somebody have a crime like this, dealing with children, people that you befriend, once they find out your paperwork, they pull away from you. So people like this usually have a rough time in it. But this guy is getting at the minimum life, but he need to get the death penalty. You took your children and took them outside like soldiers, POWs, and shot them without a blindfold or nothing. Then one of them ran off screaming for his life, and you let your stepdaughter and mother witness this after you almost fatally injured her. Go figure. Where are we at? And I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I was sitting here deep thinking about this. I think a lot of this has to do with the economy. I think the recession and the economy and all this stuff, where everything then got expensive, so has the pressures of being a parent, a husband. And I think a lot of it is living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people ain't used to doing that right now. And it's a lot of frustrations financially. This is just one part of why I think people are killing their kids and killing each other like this. And I think it's a lot to bear. But I'm going to tell you something. I'd rather lose something that's material than lose my damn child. And he should know that. If you look at this house, this house here, that's the house he was in. That's a beautiful home. You got a lot of land. They was doing something right. A lot of room for the children to play. They should be happy. I would love to have a house like that. How about you? That goes to show you, man is never satisfied. You can have all the money in the world, all the land in the world, but you're still a human being and things will affect you. And if you're weak-minded, it'll come out. And such is the case here. Guys, sad story. May the babies rest in peace. This guy is going to get everything he's going to get. I know that for a fact. And I hope the lady makes a full recovery, even though she won't mentally because she lost her loved ones. The daughter too. She's courageous. She ran out and searched for help. And I give it up to the lady for stopping because she didn't have to stop. A lot of people nowadays will see her screaming shit. Oh, that ain't my business. And it was at night that this happened. So that showed the lady had a good heart to stop seeing a child out there. There's still compassion in the world. Good for her. As always, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep the kids, keep everybody in your prayers, man. See you in the next video.